SHC TV is on the air from Christian Brothers Court on the campus of Sacred Heart Cathedral. It's CIF State Girls Open Division Championship Volleyball. The Irish take on the Central Grizzlies from the very competitive Tri-River League in Fresno. The Irish, fresh off a win against Ponderosa, come in with a 31-6 record overall, and the Grizzlies, with a win over James Logan the other night, come in at 37-5. Casey Murphy, along with senior Camille Plant, will give you the play-by-play today. Hanging around, Neil Balistreri, Ethan Hahn, and Adam C., making sure that we get on the air. And of course, our producer on SHC TV is Greg Franceschi. And Camille, the Central Grizzlies are a very good team from a very good league.
Yes, that is correct. The Central Grizzlies leads her team in kills with 422 so far for the season, and she also has 48 blocks, so a really overall dynamic player for the team. Number 3, Ali Santoyo, another senior, is also an impact player on the team. She has 596 digs for the season. And number 9, Bailey Combs, another senior, who has 334 kills and 44 blocks so far for her season. So looks like a lot of really strong leadership from the senior class here on this team.
And the Irish had a big win the other night. Give me about 30 seconds on their 2 stars. A lot of stars on the Irish, but of course Lauren Sarah and Alden Stanley.
Of course, Alden Stanley, the junior, number 6, has 1,362 assists as the setter for the team. She's done fantastic so far and is number 10, and she has 427 kills for the team so far this season. She was also awarded the co-WCAL Player of the Year. So really looking for a really competitive game tonight.
It's going to be great, and now we're going to turn it over to our public address announcer, the great Kevin Buckley.
The California Interscholastic Federation and Sacred Heart Cathedral would like to welcome you to the semifinals of the 2018 CIF Northern California State Volleyball Championships. The CIF would like to thank you for showing your support of our student athletes by attending this match tonight. We are proud of our competitors who have advanced their league and section play to represent their school in this tournament. We remind players, coaches, and spectators that these matches are cooperating, making this contest exemplary and in the finest tradition of interscholastic athletics. We also remind you that the officials here tonight are hard-working men and women who have been selected on the basis of their expertise, fairness, and integrity. Please treat them with the respect they deserve. We thank you for your cooperation. Before we meet tonight's match participants, we ask that you please rise for the playing of our national anthem. Sacred Heart Cathedral, the CCS Open Division Champions. The Fightin Irish are coached by Margie Beeman and earned the berth of this tournament by virtue of an overall record of 31 wins and 6 losses. The visiting team this evening is Central High School, the Central Section runner-up. The Grizzlies are coached by Randy Burris and possess an overall record of 37 wins and 5 losses. We will now begin introducing the participants witness in this match. The officials this evening are referee number 1, Bernice Peter, referee number 2, Carrie Young, linesperson Locke Chin, and linesperson Sosie Dearmachin. First, introducing the visiting team, the Central High School Grizzlies, beginning with the non-starting lineup. Number 4, number 7, Victoria Custodio. Number 10, Gia Rosadia. Number 11, Katie Christiansen. Number 12, Allie Anderson. Number 16, Pia Pons. Number 17, Taylor Lloyd. Number 20, Jayla Rice. And number 22, Alexis Flores. And now, the Grizzlies starting lineup. Number 2, Michaela Lewis. Number 3, Ali Santoyo. Number 5, Diamond Young. Number 8, Angie Cabal. Number 9, Bailey Combs. Number 14, Anaya Battle. And number 15, Amethyst Hurst. And now, this evening's home team, the Sacred Heart Cathedral Fightin Irish. Beginning with the non-starters. Number 2, Stephanie Lee. Number 4, Alyssa Taylor. Number 5, Alyssa Lee. Number 8, Kelsey Yu. Number 11, Molly Lampkin. Number 17, Sarah Chang. And number 18, Maya Medina. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the Fightin Irish. Number 1, Ashley Chang. Number 3, Nora Thompson. Number 6, Alden Stanley. Number 7, Skylar Kennedy. Number 9, Megan Lynn. Sophie Seljasen. The Fightin Irish are coached by Margie Bima. On behalf of the California Interscholastic Federation, good luck to both teams participating this evening.
That was the great Kevin Buckley with the public addressing out, getting this game started. Nobody does it better than Kevin Buckley. He gave you all the information you need to know. All we got to do now is serve it up, Camille. It's going to be a great game between the Grizzlies and the Fightin Irish. The winner will take on Buchanan, as Buchanan earlier today defeated Marin Catholic 3-0. Now Buchanan and Central play in the same division. They're both very, very good teams, and Buchanan will play in the NorCal final, and we're hoping that that game will be Tuesday night right past the Central Grizzlies.
Yeah, it should certainly be an exciting game to watch tonight. The Lady Irish won the state championship in 2014. They won their NorCal regional division, and they won the WCAL that year. They won the state championships in the Division III league. Right now they're in the open division, and this year they've had a fantastic season. They won CCS and the WCAL, so they're hoping just to carry on the same momentum they've had throughout the season to win this game.
The Irish won a state championship in 2014, but they have never won the WCAL and the CCS in the same year. They've done that, and now they're looking for the state championship in the open division. So we're just about ready to go here. As Camille said, number 3 is their libero, Ali Santoyo, and she's just all over the court. And the Central Grizzlies will serve first. Angie Cabal, who is their #1 server, leads the team with 38 aces, and this game is underway. A back set, easy dig. Irish on the block. That was Harper on the kill attempt, and that time Skylar Kennedy gets the block, and the Irish score the first point of the game.
A great way to start off the game here. It looked like the block that Kennedy was able to complete, it hit one of the girls from Central, so they seemed kind of frustrated once they weren't able to recover that ball.
Ashley Chan serving. Irish dig. Here's Harper, blocked by the Irish. Central still in control. Young gets blocked. Here's Harper again. The Irish got the block going, and that time Harper floats it over for the point.
Yeah, the Irish did really well in that point, being able to read the blocks and read the spikes and the serves and everything, but in the last attempt they couldn't quite get there.
Harper with 300 kills on the year, 40 aces, 300 digs, an overall player. And here's Skylar angles one down.
Beautiful kill by Skylar Kennedy. I believe that she has... Skylar has 362 kills so far for the season, so that will be her 360.
Be a hitting error by their leading hitter. Michaela Lewis hits it long. Lewis had 422 kills, but that one was an error. Irish get that point, and Stephanie Lee will serve again. Nice dig up by Ashley Chan. Skylar the set. Skylar Kennedy, I should say Stanley the set. Skylar Kennedy with the kill.
And that point went off of the arms of Amethyst Harper. It looked like her body wasn't quite in the right direction, wasn't quite facing the right direction, so the ball moved past her a little more than she wanted it to.
Stephanie Lee on a nice serving run, but that one is pounded down by Diamond Young. 75, Diamond Young wins that point for Central. The libero, Ali Santoyo, will serve to our libero, Ashley Chan. Here's Skylar. Nice dig out by Santoyo. A hit by Lewis is played. Nora Thompson. The set from Alden. Nora Thompson with the kill.
A great kill by Nora Thompson. She's a junior on the team, has really had a great season this year.
A lot of juniors on the Irish team. Skylar Kennedy, another one of those juniors to serve. That was a powerful hit, but hits the wire. Michaela Lewis with an error, and that point goes to the Irish. Irish leads 6-2. Skylar serves it deep. So a serving error for Skylar.
This is quite the game to watch. It's a lot of high energy here out on the court. You can see it in the fans and you can see it in the players.
Victoria Custodio will serve for Central. She's one of their setters, has 438 assists on the year. Their other setter, Angie Cabal, they will play a two-setter system. She has 768, a very good server. Alden Stanley, the set for Lauren Sarah, and she misses on her first attempt.
That was a close ball by Sarah, just barely out of bounds, and she saw that gap on the court. That's one of her beautiful gifts, is that she can read when she knows that they can't get it.
Nora Thompson has a couple of kills early here, Camille. That's her second kill of the night for Nora Thompson.
You can tell this is going to be a night for her.
Nora Thompson, 222 kills coming in. Also a very good server. Has 30 aces on the year. She serves now, and that's going to go down as an ace. Good one for Nora Thompson. 8-4 Irish. Nora Thompson to serve again.
As we said earlier, this Irish team is really made up of a lot of juniors. And although most coaches would be scared of that, these girls have had the bond and the teamwork to really make their season what they want it to be.
Michaela Lewis with her first kill served for the Grizzlies at 8-5 Irish. Alden is going to set up Lauren Sarah again, and off the block, Lauren Sarah gets it down. Her first kill of the night, the co-MVP of the WCAL, along with Lizzie Fleming from St. Ignatius. The co-MVP gets it down for the Irish.
That ball looked like it went off the tip of Angie Cabal and Anaya Battle's fingers.
Alden Stanley, the setter, will serve. From the back row, Lewis. Irish dig it out. Here's Len. Dug out that time by Cabal. Irish dig one. Lauren gets it down. 2 in a row for Lauren.
Ellie Santoyo dived for that one, and even though she leads the team in digs, 596 digs for the season, she couldn't get right under that one.
Alden Stanley serving for the Irish. An outside setup, dug out by the Irish. The hit from Harper. Here's Lauren again, but that one's dug. Harper, little dink shot. Nicely done by Amethyst Harper.
The set for the Grizzlies, number 10, Gia Rosadia.
Nice change of pace there by Amethyst Harper. Dinked it over the net and got the point.
That's one of the trickiest things to read, is when these girls are expecting a hard hit and it just gets tipped right over their fingers. There's nothing you can do about it.
Gia Rosadia serving. And Nora Thompson. Diamond Young could not get the block, so point to the Irish.
Lauren Sarah.
Sophie with the kill. Lauren Sarah to serve. Also a very good server. Has 35 aces on the year. An overpass. A poor set. That point goes to the Irish.
That is not the type of error that you see from teams in the Open Division State Championships. The Irish are looking pretty comfortable here, up by 6. It's 12-6 right now at the Christian Brothers court.
Lauren serving again. This is Harper. Oh, nice dig out by Lauren Sarah. Alden Stanley. And Alden just a hair into the net. Lauren dug it out, and Alden got to the net to try and set up Skylar, but she did touch the net, so. Back row, Lauren. Harper with the kill.
You can just see the amount of height she can get over the net with, and she hits it straight down. That is not a ball you want to be behind.
Amethyst Harper with the kill. 300 kills on the year coming into tonight's game. Alden Stanley with a chance for a set here for Skylar. Skylar with the kill. Irish lead, 13-8.
We said earlier, Skylar Kennedy has 362 kills for the season.
She's got 2 or 3, I think 3 tonight so far. Ashley Chan to serve. In system that time, nicely done. Diamond Young.
Spikes and kills on their side. You can see how they use their bodies to just propel themselves upward and hit it down so hard.
Angie Cabal with the set that time. Harper to serve. Alden Stanley with the set for Nora Thompson. Nora's doing a nice job of getting it through the block tonight. That's 3 kills for her. The Irish lead 14-9.
Yeah, her kill went off of the hands of Diamond Young and Bailey Combs. 2 impact players on the team.
Megan Len, 248 kills on her own this year. Another junior and a shanked return. That point's going to go to the Irish. And we're going to use a timeout. Randy Burris, the Central head coach, is going to use a timeout. And the Irish lead here in the first set, 15 tonight. So
energy on the court. The ladies are doing really well at reading the spikes on the other side, and their defense has gone pretty well, I'd say so.
So we're in the NorCal section of the state championships. We mentioned earlier that Buchanan defeated Marin Catholic earlier today, 3-0. Marin Catholic beat St. Ignatius the other night. The Irish with a big win over Ponderosa. We mentioned that Central defeated James Logan, and Irish and the Grizzlies right here tonight. Buchanan on the way defeated Palo Alto, and again defeated Marin Catholic. So Buchanan will be in the game on Tuesday, November the 13th. They're either going to play their interdivision rival Central, or they're going to play right here against Sacred Heart Cathedral. The winner on Tuesday night plays for the state championship. Right now, Matter against Redondo Union. Also, Marymount is taking on Torrey Pines.
A lot of volleyball going on tonight. A lot of good volleyball.
Megan Len to serve again. And another shanked return. Megan Lynn with 2 in a row. Irish lead 16-9.
This is really exciting for the Irish. Getting those seemingly easy points off of their serves is exactly what they want here.
And
I
that
think
rotation arrow. That's a rotation arrow. So 3 points in a row, really gifts for Megan Lynn on her serve. Irish lead 17-9. Oh, another one.
the fans are loving that one. They're loving it.
You're right, Camille. The Irish are scoring points here without a lot of effort. 4 in a row. Oh, that one's long. Service error from Megan Lynn. Point to the Grizzlies, 18-10 Irish. Serving will be Ali Centoyo.
Back to serve for the Grizzlies, number 3, Ali Centoyo.
Back row, Lauren. Point to the Irish. That hit went down for Lauren Sarah, but the Grizzlies were in the net. 19-10 Irish. That was a poor set again by the Grizzlies, so the Irish getting some free points here. Now lead 20-10. That time the set was good, and off the block getting that kill was Bailey Combs.
You can see Central is really trying to win back that momentum they've lost with all of these points that are seemingly just being given away to the Irish.
Serving is Victoria Custodio.
Now that was a really nice kill by Nora Thompson, but she really couldn't have done it without Alden Stanley. Her movement on the court this year has been so beneficial to the team. The amount of assists that she's had and just the way that she's able to get under the ball is
1,362 of those assists. Nice dig out from Nora Thompson. Free ball here. And Michaela Lewis with the kill.
Alyssa Lee getting really close to saving that ball on the Irish side.
Nora Thompson had a nice run. She comes off the court. Ashley Chan back in. Serving is Michaela Lewis. Sophie Seljasev with the kill. Irish lead 22-12.
Sophie Seljasev has had 99 kills for the season so far. Another junior. If you look at the court right now, the only senior on the Irish side is Lauren Sarah. She's number 10.
Alden Stanley for Lauren Sarah off the block. Lauren Sarah gets it down. Another kill for the co-MVP. 23-12 Irish in the first. Alden Stanley to serve. Oh, a nice little shot, but out. Heck of a try.
Really
from
tricky.
Angie Cabal, yeah. Point already here, 24-12. Harper gets it down. Yes, Harper does get it down, 24-13. Irish have 11 set points here. Gia Rosadia will serve. And Megan Lynn gets it down. The Grizzlies don't react, and the Irish win the first set, 25-13. We'll be back with set 2 in a moment.
Oh, you want me to start it? Okay.
We're back at SHC TV on Christian Brothers Court. The Irish with a big win in the first set, 25-13. Set 2 in a moment. By the canceled again due to air quality. Couldn't play the game last night. Could not play the game today. We're going to shoot for Monday now. Monday at 6 o'clock. That game is in Live Oak. So the football team will travel Monday down to Live Oak for the CCS first round playoffs. And of course all the football games in the CCS today were canceled due to air quality. St. Ignatius has a game also on Monday, and if the Irish and the Wildcats both win, we're going to have a game in San Francisco next week, so that would be kind of cool. So the Irish win the first set. They will serve to start the second set, and to bring you that second set, senior Camille Plant.
Thank you, Casey. To start off the second set, we're going to have Lauren Sarah back to serve. The set right there by Angie Cabal. And a kill by Diamond Young.
Diamond Young really came with the power hit on that one.
So on the Central Coast side, or on the Central High School side, will be Angie Cabal for the serve. Ashley Chan with the dig, set to Stanley, and a kill by Megan Len.
That was perfect in system for the Irish. Another terrific assist from Alden Stanley. Irish got off to a great start in the first set. Let's see if they can do it again here in the second.
Ashley Chan with the serve. Saved by Amethyst Harper. Off the block.
Amethyst Harper with the kill.
And Harper's going to be back to serve 2 for the Grizzlies. Skylar Kennedy's going to save that one off the tape, and that will come off the block of Diamond Young.
Lauren Sarah from the back row with a kill. I'm no real expert, but it just looked like Diamond Young's block was a little too far away from the net on that one.
I'd agree with that too. It looked like it fell straight down from her hands, and it wasn't on her side, so she could have been a little closer. Megan Len had that serve there, and the kill came from Diamond Young.
Diamond Young can get high on the...
Santoyo back to serve for the Grizzlies. Chan with the dig. A set by Stanley to Kennedy, and that's going to be blocked by the Grizzlies. And there's a kill right there by Nora Thompson.
Nora Thompson is really playing well tonight. I tell you, her percentage tonight is close to 100%. Every time she's had an opportunity, she's delivered the kill.
Skylar Candy with the serve. That's going to go Harper to Cabal. And Bailey Combs will be credited with that kill. And she's also back to serve for the Grizzlies.
Bailey Combs, the left-hander, had 334 kills coming into tonight's action.
That one over the net, but Ashley Chan was able to save it. A little bit of miscommunication on the Grizzly side between Bailey Combs and Angie Cabal. So it's looking a lot closer in this second. The second game here, it's 4-4, and Nora Thompson serving for the Irish. Set Cabal to Lewis.
What a save.
Yeah, what a save by Lauren Sarah. Cabal to Lewis again. And they're going to give that one to the Irish.
Let's see if Lewis got into the net, I guess.
A beautiful ace by Nora Thompson.
Nora Thompson's playing fantastic tonight. Another one of those juniors.
Yes, another one of those juniors. Really become leaders on the team. That's going to be spiked long by Michaela Lewis. It's 7-4 for the Irish. Nora Thompson with the serve. Santoyo, set by Cabal to Combs, and that's tipped over, but Nora Thompson was able to recover that one. Set by Cabal to Harper, and the Irish, and Nora Thompson recovers that one. Tip and a beautiful recovery by Lauren Sarah.
Lauren Sarah again
Almost. Angie Cabal, that's the second time tonight she's been so shifty, and the Irish have to watch out for her at the net.
The little dump shot.
That one's difficult to read. And a kill by Lauren Sarah.
That was a nice set that time from Ashley Chan.
Serving for the Irish is Alden Stanley. Spiked with so much strength and fire.
The Grizzlies' offense looks pretty good. Their defense a hair shaky in that first game. The Irish got some free points, but boy, they have some powerful hitters.
Subbing in for the Grizzlies is Gia Rosadia, and she's serving for Central High School. Megan Len with the kill.
The Grizzlies not getting the block up that time, and Megan Len had a free run.
Skylar Kennedy subbing in for Alyssa Lee. And Lauren Sarah is back to serve for the Lady Irish. And that looks like an easy kill by Amethyst Harper. And it's 9-7 here at Christian Brothers Court. And Angie Cabal will be serving for Central High School. Kennedy, a set by Stanley to Len, and that one goes off the hands of Ali Santoyo, so the Irish are going to be serving now. Ashley Chan's back to serve. Sacred Heart Cathedral up by 3. It is 10-7. Tried to tip that one over the net, but the Lady Irish saw it coming and just hit it back over.
Megan Len was right there ready for it. Point to the Irish.
Ashley Chan with the serve. Santoyo, set by Cabal to Young, but the Irish recover that one. And Kennedy hit that one into the block. So side out Grizzlies, and Amethyst Harper is back to serve. Sarah, a set by Stanley, and Nora Thompson hits that one into the block. Point Grizzlies.
That might be the first time all night that Nora missed on a hit.
Kennedy to Chan. And Kennedy again. Set by Santoyo. That one's going to Bailey Combs. Looks like it went off the hands of Skylar Kennedy and Nora Thompson, so the Grizzlies will continue to serve. Amethyst Harper will continue to serve. And it's looking close here. The Irish only up by 1, 11-10. Set Stanley to Len, and that's going to be an Irish point.
Megan got it off the block. Did a nice job. The Irish are doing a really good job of hitting through the block and avoiding the block.
Go up to the referee.
That's not where Harper wanted to put it. Megan led with an ace.
13-10. I'm hoping the Irish get some luck with the last time Len was serving.
She did have a great run in the first set.
That was a powerful spike by Michaela Lewis, one of the leaders in attacking on the Grizzlies side.
Oh, Irish with a violation.
What's up for the Irish, number 2, Stephanie Lee.
Subbing in for the Irish is Stephanie Lee. And back to serve is Ali Santoyo. Thompson that goes into the block. Set Cabal to Lewis, and she positions that one in just the right spot.
Michaela Lewis, an all-around player, 422 kills, has 54 blocks, 332 digs. Michaela Lewis starting to heat up for the Grizzlies.
Santoyo with the serve, and Chan is able to get that one. Set Cabal to Combs, and Lauren Sarah with a beautiful dig right there. But she can't quite get enough momentum to hit that ball over the net behind the defensive line.
That was a fantastic dig from Lauren. Really was a great dig.
13-13. Kennedy with the
13-13 points. Skylar comes through for the Irish.
Just what the Irish need, a little momentum here to break away from the Grizzlies. Set Cabal to Combs, and that's into the block of Lauren Sarah and Nora Thompson. So side out Grizzlies. Victoria Custodio is subbing in for Bailey Combs, and she will be back to serve for Central High School. Lauren Sarah and Ali Santoyo is able to recover that one. Another great recovery by Ali Santoyo on that.
The Grizzlies are doing a better job now of aligning their defense. They're able to dig kills in this set that they were not able to dig out in the first.
Good save by Alyssa Lee. The Irish are going to hit that one long, and Central High School is now leading by 2, 16-14 for the Grizzlies. Set Stanley to Thompson, and she places that one just where the Grizzlies are not. A beautiful kill by Nora Thompson.
Nora had a great first set, and that's her first kill of the second set. Sophie Seljaseth into the game for the Irish.
Nora Thompson. Set Cabal, and Anaya Battle hit that last one over the net. Lewis, saved by Stephanie Lee. And Lauren Sarah with the kill, just barely in bounds and perfectly placed.
Lauren Sarah with a big-time kill on a 16-16 point. We're all tied again.
Nora Thompson with the serve.
Irish on the block.
Alden Stanley credited with that block. Really a key point here. 17-16, the Irish are looking to pull away from that tie they had in the last point. Net. Stanley to Sarah, and that one's into the block, but Nora Thompson can recover it. Harper with the pass to Lewis, and another great save by Nora Thompson. Sarah, great spike over the net by Sarah.
What a point.
This is a long point, that's for sure. They're really fighting for this here. Set ball to Lewis, and a good save by Stephanie Lee.
Wow, what a point.
What a recovery, and a good pat with the set over the net. You can see the look on the Irish's face. They look exhausted. That was really hard on both teams.
Huge point and a timeout from the Grizzlies, and Camille, that dump shot by Alden Stanley was as good as it gets. The junior coming through. Lauren Sarah, I don't know, 7, 8 attempts on the kill. The Grizzlies are playing much better defense. And there's Alden Stanley. What a play.
What a play is right. On those long points, these girls, you know, their legs get tired. And they continued with high energy throughout the entire point, trying to read the blocks and set and have really hard spikes. They were just, these teams just so talented on both sides.
Yeah, that was the point of the night, no doubt about that. It was 17-16 going into that point. Now the Irish, so many juniors. Irish with just 3 seniors on the team. Stephanie Lee, obviously. Kelsey Yu's been injured all season long, hasn't really played. She was injured last year in ACL. But of course, Lauren Sarah, the leader of the team, the one senior that gets a lot of action. Other than that, like you mentioned, a lot of juniors out there for the Irish, and that time it was the junior setter, Alden Stanley, with a terrific little dump shot.
Well, they've done a lot of juniors, and you know that they've had such a strong year, so you can only imagine what they're going to do with this team next year. Nora Thompson with the serve. Set by Cabal. That's going to go to Battle, and Michaela Lewis is going to end that point right there.
Michaela Lewis with the play, and now will serve.
Stephanie Lee to Alyssa Lee, and Lauren Sarah with that spike over the net. Amethyst Harper will be credited with that block. I think Sophie Saljaseth and I believe Alden Stanley were, as it happened earlier, a little bit too far from the net on that block. Lauren Sarah with the kill. What placement this girl has.
Lauren changed her look that time. Instead of going across the court, she went down the line, and the Grizzlies were not ready for that one. You're right, what a terrific placement by Lauren Sarah.
Megan Len subbing in, and Alden Stanley with the serve for the Irish. A set by Cabal to Lewis, and Alyssa Lee with the dig on Megan Len. Sarah with the kill through the block of Angie Cabal and Anaya Battle. They had a little bit of gap between them, and she was just able to hit it straight through them.
Powerful hit from Lauren to get it through the block, as you mentioned.
Alden Stanley with the serve, and she's going to have a service error. The Irish are up by 1 point, still really close here, 20-19. Gia Rosadia back to serve on the Grizzly side. Lauren Sarah and Michaela Lewis recovers that one. Megan Len will hit that one into the net. The Grizzlies will keep the ball, 20-20, tie game.
That was a great dig by the Grizzlies on that Lauren Sarah initial kill attempt, keeping the point alive.
That ball looked like it was a little shorter than Laura expected on the serve.
Oh, just out.
Just out. That spike by Diamond Young was called just out, and that's a close call. That's the kind of call that the Irish will definitely benefit from here. With only 4 points to go, or 5 points to go on both sides, it's 21-20. This is a close match here. And a kill by Amethyst Harper. This looks a lot different from the first set, wouldn't you say?
25-13, the Irish won the first.
Angie Cabal with that serve right there. Set Stanley to Kennedy, and she hits that one out of bounds. So Central High School will keep the ball.
Big point here for the Irish.
Stanley to Kennedy, and she places that one right where the Grizzly defense is not.
You hit it, you just kind of drop it over the block into an open spot. Well done by Skylar that time.
Another timeout's being called, back and forth right here in these last couple of minutes. In fact, in the entire second set.
Yeah, Randy Burris using that timeout. And we don't have it in front of us, Camille, but yeah, maybe the biggest lead in this whole set has been 2 or 3 points. It's been very close the entire set. Locked up at 22. So don't forget that the football game that was scheduled for Friday, unable to be played Friday, also not able to be played today. The Irish will go down to Live Oak on Monday, so that football game will be Monday in the CCS Division III football standings. Earlier tonight, Buchanan defeated Marin Catholic. So the winner of this game will play Buchanan, and if it's November the 13th.
Ashley Chan here to serve for the Irish. As you said, we're locked up at 22. Oh, looks like she served a little too early. The referee didn't call for the game to start again. So she's gonna redo that one. Santoyo, and saved by Cabal. A great block by Nora Thompson there. Stanley to Len. Combs and Harper with that one. That's going to go off the block of Megan Len and Nora Thompson. You can see it on their faces.
Len and Nora Thompson set up the block. I think it was Nora. It could have been Megan. Point to the Irish.
Cabal to Harper. And that's saved by Alden Stanley. But Skylar Kennedy just hits it down to the net. It's 23-23. Amethyst Harper with the serve on the Grizzlies side. You can feel the energy in this gym. Len with the spike. And Lewis, that's into the block of Nora Thompson and Megan Len and out of bounds. So the Grizzlies will keep the ball. Grizzlies up by 1. And another WCAL team is actually playing tonight. Archbishop Mitty is in the CIF State Girls Volleyball Championships, but for Division I. As we mentioned earlier tonight, Sacred Heart Cathedral is right now playing their open division game, and they are playing Foothill High School over away, so both teams are stuck 1-1. In set 2, the Archbishop Mini Monarchs won 25-20. So a close game going on over there too with a fellow WCAL competitor.
Wow. Mitty is used to being in the Open Division Championships.
A beautiful save on the Irish side, but they can't keep it in bounds. 25-23 to end out the second set. It is 1-1 here. The first set was 25-13 for the Irish, and the second set, as we just said, 23-25 for Central Coast Grizzlies.
So that'll tie it up at 1 set apiece. We'll be back with the third set in a moment. You're watching SHC TV.
Welcome back to SHC TV. This is Camille Plant, and the Irish just lost the second set 23-25. They won the first set 25-13, so it's 1 set. To hand off to the second set, or for the third set, I'm sorry, Casey Murphy will be doing the play-by-play. So,
thanks, Camille. A set apiece, as you mentioned. Irish won the first, 25-13. Central, 25-23. We're all tied at 1. The Irish are used to playing close matches. Just the other night, they had a 5-setter against Ponderosa. The Irish were winning 15-12 in the 5th set. Here's an overpass from Skylar Kennedy. And a chance for the Grizzlies, dug out by Lauren Serra. Here's Skylar with a chance, and she knocks it down.
A good kill by Skylar Kennedy. There was a little bit of a collision on the Irish side during that point. It looked like Ashley.
Everybody's okay. Irish with the first point of the third, and Ashley Chan to serve. Good serve from Ashley Chan. Ace for Ashley Chan.
Ashley Chan is one of the most consistent servers on the team. She leads them with 65 aces. Oh my goodness, a service error though by her on that point.
Broadcaster's jinx, says Ashley with a service error. Amethyst Harper to serve for the Grizzlies. Megan Lynn. Huge dig. Skylar with a chance. Assist.
We've said it earlier, but these girls really have a gift for looking at the court and reading where they can hit the ball, and they know that the other team just can't get there.
Megan Lynn, ace. She got a little break off the tape that time, Camille, but in the end, an ace for Megan Lynn. (4-1) Irish off to a good start here in the third. Lewis gets blocked. Irish win the point. Irish 5-1 here in the third. Megan Lynn to serve. Service error from Megan Lynn. Serving for the Grizzlies is the libero, Ali Santoyo.
To serve for the Grizzlies, number 3, Ali Santoyo.
Ali Santoyo with 27 aces, one of their top servers. Off the block. Free ball here for the Irish. Stanley the set for Nora Thompson, and she gets it down through the block.
That one looked like it went off the hands of Anaya Battle and into the net. Good job by the Irish here, up by 4, 6-2. Irish lead.
Skylar 4 set. Irish win a free point there, and Skylar will serve again.
Sometimes it's a little bit confusing if it was a poor set, or if maybe Bailey didn't have enough momentum behind her movement, and so she couldn't get to the ball before it dropped below the net.
And that time the left-hander drills it. Bailey Combs with the kill.
The serve for the Irish, number 5, Alyssa Lee. And serving it back to serve for the Grizzlies, number 7, Victoria Custodio.
Victoria Custodio will serve for the Grizzlies. Skylar Kennedy comes off the court for a moment. Alyssa Lee into the game with the dig. And Lauren Serra gets it off the block.
The Irish fans on the Irish side are certainly enthusiastic and enjoying the game.
Sophie Seljusef into the game for the Irish. Lewis, big time dig out for the Irish. Here's Lauren Serra off the block. Lewis again. Little drop shot. Lauren Sarah read it. Irish with the chance. Alden Stanley is going to set up Nora Thompson. No, it's going to be Sophie Seljuseth. Playing the position of Nora Thompson, Sophie Seljuseth gets the kill. And a timeout from Randy Burris. Irish lead 9-3 here, Camille. Irish got off to a very good start in the first set, won that set easy. Second set, nip and tuck all the way. Central with a close win.
That you are correct. The Irish are looking pretty good right now. As you said, they're up by 6. And so they're hoping to keep this momentum up and end this set without much pushback from the Grizzlies.
Again, Laura Sarah just playing terrific. She was the co-MVP of the WCAL, as we noted earlier, along with Lizzie Fleming.
It's well deserved, I'll tell you that. Lauren Sarah has had a fantastic season as what I'd say is the lead senior on this team.
Yeah, no question about it. She has been terrific all year. Lauren Sarah, the co-MVP with Lizzie Fleming. However, and making second team, Skylar Kennedy and Megan Len for the Irish, and the honorable mention, Nora Thompson. So the Irish all over the all-WCAL team.
Anaya battle right there with that kill on the Grizzlies side. Gonna bring them up 9-4.
Grizzlies with that point. Michaela Lewis to serve. And the Irish, a bit of miscommunication on that one. Michaela Lewis will serve again. You don't see that very often from the Irish. 9-5. This time the communication's there, but the hit is dug. Free ball here for the Irish. Alden Stanley went a long way to set that one up. They're scrambling, they do it well.
Big save by Alyssa Leave there.
Another great dig out by Ashley Chan, but over the line. 9-6, the Grizzlies with 3 straight after the timeout. Michaela Lewis to serve again. And I believe the Irish are going to get a huge break. That ball looked like it went into the net. It was played. The Grizzlies thought they had the point. The point's going to go to the Irish.
That's one of the hardest things is like, even if you're upset about a call that the ref didn't make out without you paying attention.
Alden Stanley serves it long, so a point to the Grizzlies.
Somebody getting back to serve for the Grizzlies, number 10, Gia Rosadia.
Gia Rosadia into the game for the Grizzlies, and she will serve. One of their top servers, comes in with 16 aces. Lauren Sarah gets it off the block. A kill for Lauren, a point for the Irish. Checking back in, Skylar Kennedy comes in for Alyssa Lee. And Lauren Sarah will serve.
Lauren Sarah.
Wow, big hit from Diamond Young. Diamond Young just misses. Lauren Sarah will serve again. Irish back up by 5. Oh, the Irish playing some defense there.
That was a good reaction by Skylar Kennedy.
Set for Harper again. Another dig from the Irish. Megan Len with a hit. Back row hit from Lewis. Set up for Skylar. Alden Stanley will get a chance to set Lauren Serra from the back row and a miss hit. Point to the Grizzlies.
That was another one of those long points where putting so much effort and energy into that.
No doubt about it. Angie Cabal will serve.
As we saw in the last set, each point is critical in this CIF State Regional semifinals.
Michaela Lewis with a miss hit from the back row. Irish 13-8. Ashley Chan will serve. Diamond Young tops it over. Set for Megan Lynn. Irish will have another chance. This time it's Skylar, and she goes for the open spot and drills it. What a kill by Skylar. You don't always have to do it with power. Sometimes you can do it with touch.
We've seen that a lot tonight, and it's certainly been effective if that's where they've been able to close out these points without as much effort and hard work.
Here's Bailey Combs off the block. Bailey Combs with the big left-handed swing. Amethyst Harper will serve for the Grizzlies. Nora Thompson on a perfect set from Alden Stanley.
She just batted that down into the open spot on the court.
Nora Thompson had a terrific first set, a bit quiet in the second serve. Just in. Big hit from Diamond Young. Stephanie Lee in for the Irish. Megan Lynn takes a break. Ali Santoyo will serve for the Grizzlies. Alden Stanley going to set up Skylar Kennedy. And the Grizzly unable to play it, so Skylar will get credit. Point to the Irish, and Skylar will serve.
Looked like there may have been a little bit of miscommunication on the Central High School side of the court.
What a dig out from Ashley Chan. Irish at the net. Sets for Lauren. It's an overset. She just tips it over. Big hit from Lewis's dugout. Here's Lauren Serra again. Lauren Serra with the win.
What a point. What a big point to win.
Lauren Serra with a big point there for the Irish. The Grizzlies are making noise about getting back into the game, but with that big point there, Camille, the Irish lead 17-10, and Randy Burris is going to use a timeout. The Grizzlies come in with a 37-5 record. The Sacred Heart Cathedral Fightin Irish 31-6, and we already mentioned that Buchanan won earlier tonight, and Buchanan and Central play in the same league, the high-level volleyball, and the Irish with a 7-point lead here in the third.
Yes, as you said, the Central High School Grizzlies do play a lot of high-level volleyball. Last year in 2017, they had their record for their single season record for the most kills. They had 1,600 kills under Randy Burris's coaching. Sacred Heart Cathedral, on the other hand, hasn't had their lead record of kills since 2015. It was 1,387. This year, they already have 1,496, and we know tonight they've already broken that 1,500 number. So they're really having quite a season this year, the Irish.
Blocked at the net. Irish will win that point, and I was going to say, to follow up on your
point,
62 assists coming in.
It almost matches. Her number almost matches.
It's really that close. Skylar to serve again. Irish with an 8-point lead. Back row. Nora Thompson was there, but she could not control the block, so that point goes to the Grizzlies.
That was close by the Irish. But one of the best things about the Sacred Heart Cathedral team is you can see even when they make a mistake, they just smile and they pick their heads up, and I think that's what's carried them so far this season.
Well, they've played so many close matches. They're just unbelievable in those 5 setters this year. 4 times they've played SI, 3 times they've beat them in 5 sets. And some of those are big ones, a WCL championship and a CCS, and Lauren Serra drills it down the line. Lauren Serra with the kill.
What?
Right, Sophie Seljaseth into the game for the Irish with Nora Thompson in that front row. Nora Thompson with the ace.
20-11 here. Irish are up by 9. They only need 5 points to close out this set.
Nora Thompson, honorable mention all WCAL with the ace on that one. Off the block. Lewis can't get it down. Here's Lauren Serra. Just long. Lauren misses on that one. Hitting error, 2012. Michaela Lewis to serve for the Grizzlies. Alden Stanley. Lauren. Dropped over the net. Nicely done by Anaya Battle. Anaya Battle's more of a middle blocker. She sets the block well, but that time gets the kill. 2013. Michaela Lewis to serve. Lauren Serra. Michaela Lewis is there to dig it. Off the block. Harper can't get it down. Lauren gets blocked, but they can't control it off the block, so point to the Irish.
That looks like kind of a strange backwards set by Anaya Battle there. It almost looked like it went down a little bit more than it went up, and so that hurt the Grizzlies for sure.
Serving is Alden Stanley. And it's nicely set down by Amethyst Harper. That point seemed to lack a little energy. The Grizzlies get that point, 21-14. Gia Rosadia will serve for Central. Megan Len, Alden Stanley, Sophie Seljaseth, and she gets it down.
That block by Diamond Young didn't look like it was, maybe it wasn't close enough to the net, maybe she didn't jump high enough, but there was definitely something about that led the Grizzlies to suffer in that point.
Sophie Seljaseth, a fine job off the bench with another kill. Well done, Megan Len. That was a huge block from Megan Len.
We said it earlier and I'll say it again. Sometimes the hardest spikes are not what's needed to win the points.
Oh yeah, Megan Len's all over that one. Lauren Serra to serve again for the Irish. A middle hitting error that time from Diamond Young, and the Irish have 10 set points. The first and third have gone very well for the Irish. Lauren Serra to serve. And Sophie Seljaseth could not handle that hit from Michaela Lewis in the back row. Point to the Grizzlies. Irish still with 9 set points. Grizzlies. Megan Len. Megan Len again. Hits it to the back row. Nice save that time from Michaela Lewis. And the hit is Amethyst Harper. Irish with still have 8 set points, but the Grizzlies have fought off a couple. Angie Cabal will serve again.
With this close and so much talent in both of these teams, there's no way we can predict anything, but I'm sure hoping that the Irish fix it here.
Oh, a terrific get by the Irish. They play that D, they scramble so well. Here they go again, but they can't control it. Lauren Serra almost. lost 3 in a row. Angie Cabal to serve again. Irish insist him this time. Schuyler drops it over the net. A back row hit from Harper. The Irish are able to play. Irish scramble mode. Here's Len. Blocked. No, Megan Len with the win. Sorry about that. A look of confusion from Megan Len as the Irish win it 25-17 in the third. Irish win the first and the third sets. The fourth set in a minute. You're watching SHC TV. We're back here at Christian Brothers Court. The Irish won the first set. Irish won the third set. Central with a close victory in the second. Irish lead 2-1. Fourth set in a moment. Just got some news from a young golfer at St. Ignatius, Grace Bettis. I'm the girls golf coach at Sacred Heart Cathedral, but I just want to share the news that a player from St. Ignatius, Grace Bettis, has just committed to playing golf for Division I Cal State Northridge. So way to go, Grace Bettis. And now we're going to turn it over to senior Camille Plant for the fourth set.
Thank you, Casey. An exciting last 3 sets on both sides. Irish are looking to close out this matchup. Central Coast, you know, will be looking to win this set and push it to the fifth.
I don't want to put any pressure on you, but I did play-by-play for the first and third, and the Irish won, and you did play-by-play for the second. The pressure's on, Camille. Come on.
Well, it looks like the Grizzlies are going to start out the the fourth set serving, and Angie Cabal. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. She was standing back there, but now it's Lauren Sarah who will be taking the serve for the Irish. Set by Cabal. Oh my goodness, that looks like.
What a powerful hit from Harper that time.
It was a powerful hit, but Stanley just got back up and she's smiling and she's not even fazed by it. So Angie Cabal with that serve. Combs. A good save by Alden Stanley there. Harper, and what a dig by Ashley Chan. Bailey Combs and Megan Len will recover that one.
An overpass from Megan Len. Set it up for the Grizzlies that time.
Grizzlies are up by 2. Set Stanley to Megan Len. And Angie Cabal's gonna, well, that one was gonna be for the Irish, but she couldn't recover that one. So Ashley Chan is back to serve for the Irish. Set Cabal to Diamond Young, and she will hit that one. It will go off the top of the tape and down on the floor. And with that, Harper back to serve for Central High School.
Kind of a funny hit there from Diamond Young, but very effective.
Kennedy with the spike. What a powerful spike that is.
Point to the Irish.
Double hit, I believe, is the call on that one.
Number 9, Megan Len is back to serve for the Irish.
Megan Len is serving for Sacred Heart Cathedral.
Oh!
Right off the top of the net, but the Grizzlies recover that one. That hit's just a little long. So Ali Santoyo will go back and serve. Stephanie Lee is in the court for the Irish again. Out of bounds by senior Stephanie Lee, but the Irish have time to recover. Set Cabal to Lewis, and a good dig by Ashley Chan. Combs to Harper, and she hits that one a little bit too softly.
A rare error from Amethyst Harper gives the point to the Irish.
We've seen a lot of her tonight too. She's a strong player.
She's a very strong player.
Skylar Kennedy with that serve. Set Cabal to Lewis. That's into the block of Alden Stanley, but she still can set it up for Nora Thompson. Kill.
Lauren Sarah right down the line. Precision. That's a big point for the Irish. Get back into this set, trailing just by a point now.
Skylar Kennedy continuing to serve for the Lady Irish. Lewis with the kill.
Michaela Lewis, we mentioned it before, 422 kills, 332 digs. She's an all-around terrific player. You don't want to see her get hot.
Victoria Custodio back to serve for the Grizzlies, and she's in. She just subbed in, and so did Alyssa Lee for the Irish. Alyssa Lee with that dig, and on Stanley, what a dive.
Not a good pass from Alyssa on that one.
Set Stanley to Thompson, and that one's out of bounds too. The Irish are now down by 4 to 8, and Victoria Custodio will serve. Margie Bima calling a timeout for the Irish, hoping to pick their heads up a little bit.
So Margie uses a timeout. Irish with a 2-1 lead. We talked about the big win the other night. The Irish, I hope it doesn't follow the exact same script, although if it does, that'll be fine in the end. But the Irish against Ponderosa won very easily in the first and third sets the other night. They lost sets 2 and 4. Ponderosa 15-12 in the 5th set. in the CCS Open Division Championship against St. Ignatius, the Irish actually fell behind 2-0, won the next two to tie it up, and won that one in 5 sets. And we were here for a fantastic WCAL championship, also against St. Ignatius. The Irish actually had a match point against them, trailing 14-13. They fought off the match point and ended up winning in the 5th set in that one, 16-14. So the Irish playing a lot of close volleyball against some terrific competition.
There's no doubt that they have the heart to pull through those 5th sets, but if they want to end the game comfortably, they've got to do it right now.
Go to 5 sets tonight, Neil.
Nora Thompson back to serve for the Irish. Ali Santoyo with that dig. A great recovery by Lauren Serra. Cabal to Lewis, and that's going to go off of the block of Alden Stanley. Michaela Lewis to serve for the Grizzlies. Set Stanley to
Lauren Serra.
The Irish needed that. The Irish really needed that. That was good.
They did need that.
Alden Stanley. Cabal to Harper. And the Irish can recover that one. Len into the block, into the head of Anaya Battle.
Megan Len with the big hit. Alden Stanley with 41 aces. Second best on the Irish.
Battle with the tip, but Ashley Chan really got to that one.
Net violation against the Irish.
I can't tell who they called that one against, though.
Substituted back to serve for the Grizzlies, number 10, Gia Rosadia.
Yeah, it was either Sophie Seljaseth or Megan
Len
was there as well.
Len into the block. Ooh, you can hear the noise off of that one.
A miscommunication on that set from the Irish.
Gia Rosadia to serve for the Grizzlies. That one goes off the top of the tape. And Seljaseth. Cabal to Harper. And that is a powerful, powerful spike. She is liking that one.
Yes, she is. Amethyst Harper with the big kill.
Rosadia. Set Stanley to Len. And a kill by Megan Len.
Megan Len with a big time kill there, keeping the Irish in contact, 12-8, trailing here.
Lauren Serra back to serve for Sacred Heart Cathedral. On the Irish side. And Angie Cabal serving for Central High School. Chan, that was an overpass, but Alden Stanley was able to recover it, but not for the Grizzlies. They can.
That overpass set up an easy one for Bailey Combs there, no doubt about it. The opposite hitter. The left-hander drilled that one. And the Irish use a timeout here, Camille, trailing 14-8 in the fourth. Irish got to get going, otherwise we're going to see another fifth setter here.
They're down by 6 right now, and Margie Bima's out of timeouts for the Irish. So if they don't start picking...
So we mentioned the Grizzlies with that terrific record of 37-5. A couple of their losses are to Buchanan High School, who won earlier tonight against Marin Catholic. And Marin Catholic handled SI pretty easily. The winner of this game will take on Buchanan. Of course, Central plays Buchanan quite often. Got them 3 times playing this year. Buchanan defeated Central twice of those 3. And the Irish try to get back in it here in the fourth.
Skylar Kennedy. Good place ball by Skylar Kennedy.
It's a nice point by the Irish. Get back into it.
That's exactly what Marchan back to serve for Sacred Heart Cathedral. Set by Cabal to Combs, and that's into the wire, so that's going to be called out of bounds.
So the Irish with a couple of straight points after the timeout.
Still down by 4, but it's 10-14, so they're making that comeback. Combs. Set by Stanley to Len. That's into the block, but Ashley Chan recovers it a little bit. Amethyst Harper to serve for the Grizzlies. They're up by 5. Set Cabal to Lewis. That's going to go into the block of Nora Thompson.
Big kill from Michaela Lewis there. 6-point lead again for the Grizzlies. They're tying their biggest lead of this fourth set.
Harper with the serve. Stanley to Thompson. She can recover that one. Cabal to Young. Megan Len. Haley Combs, and that one's into the block and not recovered by the Grizzlies. Up by 7. Stanley to Kennedy. Stanley to Thompson. And another point for the Grizzlies. Amethyst Harper is still serving for Central High School as her team leads by 8. There's going to be a service error right there.
Let's see if the Irish can take advantage of that error. Megan Lynn, very good server. Let's see if she can get on a run for the Irish. They're going to need it.
They're certainly looking to turn this around right now. Margie Bima, their head coach, is standing up and was walking around so you could see she was trying to give the girls some direction. There's going to be a side out. Grizzlies right there, and Ali Santoyo will be back to serve.
Bailey Combs with the big left-handed swing there. Bailey Combs catching fire here in the fourth.
Stanley, Kennedy, just a pass over the net. Santoyo to Combs. That's into the block. The Irish are going to use this point again. Hopefully is another recovery point. Skylar Kennedy with the serve. Michaela Lewis. And just 2 easy hits in a row from her.
Lauren Sarah gets the kill.
4 hits on the Grizzlies side right there. You can see they look a little frustrated about that. And Randy Burris will call a timeout for Central High School.
The biggest lead, 8 points in this set. Right now it's a 6-point lead for the Grizzlies. Again, the winner of this game plays Buchanan High School. It'll either be at Buchanan High School if the Central Grizzlies can come back, or right here at Sacred Heart Cathedral. The NorCal Championship. And then, of course, next Saturday night, the state final.
As you mentioned earlier, fellow WCAL competitor Archbishop Mitty was in the Division I NorCal semifinal, and they're currently leading 2-1, 2 sets to 1 against Foothill High School.
Brett Almazan Caesar's team not as dominant as usual. It was the Northern California teams, the Northern Bay teams in the WCAL, the Cats and the Irish that were playing for the WCAL championship. Mitty did not play in that game.
A set Cabal for Battle, and the Irish can't recover that one either. Sacred Heart Cathedral trail by 7. And Victoria Custodio will serve for Central High School.
Alyssa Lee checks in for Skylar Kennedy. An overpass from Alyssa Lee that time, and it's back to an 8-point lead.
And that is a service error. It'll serve for the Lady Irish. Set by Cabal to Lewis. Pass over by Lee. Lewis again. And a good placement by Lewis.
Michaela Lewis is starting to heat up a little bit. 422 kills on the year. She's also a very good server with 28 aces.
Lauren Sarah through the block, and the Irish needed that point. And Alden Stanley's back to serve. Set from Cabal to Harper. Lauren Sarah with a powerful spike right there. Sarah, and that's, she's gonna hit that one just a little too long.
Irish just cannot get back into this 4th set.
Gia Rosadia to serve. Lauren Sarah with the kill.
Lauren will have to go on
Well, I hope that's the case. I really do. And like as you said, Lauren Sarah is back to serve for the Irish. Cabal to Harper. Good dig by Sarah there. And Kennedy. Yeah. It's tough here. Angie Cabal is back to serve for the Grizzlies as they lead into their match point. Set by Stanley to Kennedy. To ball to Harper. And Alden Stanley's going to recover that one. Lauren Sarah in fourth set here. 25-16. It's 2-2 at the Christian Brothers Court. And looks like it's going into the fifth set tonight, so stay tuned.
We'll have that fifth set in a minute. You're watching SHC TV. Everybody's won from this side.
Everybody's what?
Everybody's won from this side.
Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. And we're back. Thank you for watching SHC TV. The Irish and the Grizzlies are tied 2-2. Here to bring you this fifth set is Casey Murphy.
Thanks, Camille. The Irish had a 15-12 in the fifth set. They had a fifth setter in the CCS Open Division Championship, defeating St. Ignatius. They had a five-setter against the Wildcats to win the WCAL championship. So the Irish are used to these five setters. Of course, the fifth set, it's the first to 15. Irish won sets 1 and 3. Grizzlies sets 2 and 4.
As we said earlier, these Irish girls surely have the attitude and the spirit to close out this fifth set in their favor, so hopefully they'll work to do that.
Obviously, you got to get off to a good Irish setting their lineup, as are the Grizzlies. And again, the winner of this game will take on Buchanan High School. Buchanan defeated Marin Catholic earlier today. Irish the 1 seed, Buchanan the 2 seed, Central is the 5 seed, and Central will serve. Angie Cabal will start. The setter for the Grizzlies will serve here to start the fifth. Lauren Sarah with the dig. Megan Lynn, nice dig out by the Grizzlies. Irish sit down. Lauren Sarah, Irish with the first point of the fifth set. Megan Lynn to serve.
A good job by Lauren Sarah here. In these 15-point sets, every point really counts. It really does.
Long. Megan Lynn with the service error. We're tied at 1.
Back to serve for the Grizzlies, number 15, Amethyst Harper.
Amethyst Harper will serve for the Grizzlies. It's going to be Skylar. Dug out by Santoyo. Irish with the dig. Lewis off the block. Michaela Lewis with the kill. 2 points in a row for the Grizzlies. They lead 2-1 here in the 5th.
That kill went straight through Sophie Seljaseth and Lauren Sarah.
Amethyst Harper on the service line for the Grizzlies. Lauren Sarah off the block, gets it down. 2-2 here in the 5th. Ashley Chan to serve. It just doesn't get any better than this. 5th set championship volleyball. A shanked return. That ball is looking to go long. Irish lead 3-2 here in the 5th.
There's a lot of energy in this gym. There really is. A lot of fans who came out here tonight, especially surprising from the Central High School side. They're all the way from Fresno, California.
And a big hit that time by Diamond Young. Diamond Young, 201 kills coming in, 75 blocks, plays that middle blocker position. She gets it down. Ali Santoyo, the libero, serving for the Grizzlies. Alden Stanley the set for Skylar Kennedy. And a big time save by Santoyo. Here's Lewis. No chance for the dig on Ashley Chan. Big time save, Santoyo. Lewis with the hit. Grizzlies lead 4-3 here in the 5th. And an overpass, but a break for the Irish. Over the net, into the net where the Grizzlies point to the Irish. That was a tough call. Well, I don't know about that one. That's a break for the Irish. And Lauren Sarah will serve.
I didn't catch that one, but it's certainly a blessing for the Irish team here.
Nice dig out, but the Irish will give a free ball over to the Grizzlies. Here's Lewis. She's hot right now.
That one looked like it was out of bounds to me. Just on the outside of the line.
Points in a row, 2 very close points in a row. Lewis was set up. Down the line it goes, and just out. Lauren Sarah to serve again. Pops it over, well done. Michaela Lewis ties it up at 5.
Tricky. These girls, right, these last few points have been so high energy. They're definitely looking for those hard spikes. They were not expecting that.
Victoria Custodio, one of the top servers for the Grizzlies, puts it into play. Nora Thompson gets dug out. Back row, Harper. A shanked return, Irish scrambling, making a play out of it. Here's Lewis, off the block, Irish scrambling again. Gonna set up Lewis one more time. Long, Irish playing the D, get the point.
Big point right there by the Lady Irish.
Lead 6-5, we're in the 5th.
What an exciting game.
Skylar to serve. A middle hit. Oh, Irish playing the D again, but over the line. Wow.
Yeah, Megan Len just falling over the line to try to get that ball right there.
We're tied in the 6th. Michaela Lewis, the outside hitter, will serve. Skylar out. Alyssa Lee in. It's going to be Megan Len. Get it down. Megan Len with a big time kill. Irish lead 7-6.
She makes it look easy. She really does.
Nora Thompson to serve. Sophie Seljaseth into the front row. This is going to be Harper. She drops it over on a little drop shot. Amethyst Harper using the skill instead of the power on that one. And Gia Rosadia will serve. Tied at 2, tied at 7. Alden Stanley sets up Megan Lynn. Free ball, Megan Lynn drills it. It was a big-time hit from Megan Lynn. Gia Rosadia could not control the dig, and Megan Lynn cleaned it up. Irish lead 8-7 here in the 5th.
An easy tap over the net by Megan Lynn, but it was a very, very well-placed tap over the net by Megan Lynn.
Alden Stanley to serve. Diamond Young gets it. So Diamond Young gets credit for that one. We're tied at 8 here in the 5th. Fantastic action here at Christian Brothers Court. Angie Cabal to serve. The set for Lynn. Dug out. It's going to be Harper. Irish get a dig. Alden Stanley for Lynn. And a big-time dig, not able to make it is Michaela Lewis. She was there, gave it a great run, but a big hit from Megan Lynn, and the Irish lead 9-8.
Big point, a big point right there. As I said earlier, with only 15 points needed in the 5th set, the Irish only need 6 more to go. I guess even though the Grizzlies, they need 7, it's so close here. It's so incredibly close.
Big-time hit, wow. From the back row, Amethyst Harper drills it, and Amethyst Harper will serve. We're tied at 9. Alden Stanley's going to set up Skylar Kennedy, and she drills it back. Skylar with the kill. Irish lead 10-9. It just doesn't get any better than this, Camille.
It really doesn't.
Ashley Chan. Good time for Ashley Chan to be serving. She leads the Irish with 65 aces. The libero puts it into play. Lewis. Oh, and the Irish cannot make that dig. We're tied at 10. We were tied at 7. Ali Santoyo to serve. Going to be a set for Skylar. She gets it blocked, but out. Big break for the Irish. They win that point. Skylar had it blocked, but it just dropped out. Irish lead 11-10. Lauren Serra to serve. This is Lewis. And Nora Thompson gets it blocked. We are tied again at 11. Wow. Victoria Custodio to serve.
Right as 2 points in a row that they want to win. They want to break this cycle of 1-1.
Skylar drops it over. A chance for the Grizzlies with Lewis, but the Irish dig it out off the block. Here's Skylar again. Skylar Kennedy, 12-11 Irish. Both teams have all of their timeouts. 2 timeouts each here in the 5th. 12-11. Skylar to serve. We were tied at 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Now the Irish lead 12-11. Back and forth. Lewis drops it over. Irish dig it, but out. We're tied at 12.
Good position by Megan Lynn there, but just hitting it out of bounds. That's tough right there.
Alyssa Lee, Michaela Lewis to serve. Set for Megan Lynn off the block. Big time dig. Ball is out. Point to the Grizzlies.
That's that break I was talking about right there. Those girls just got 2 points in a row, and now Margie Bima's going to call this timeout for the Irish team.
Exactly, Camille. As soon as somebody was going to score 2 points in a row, you just had a feeling that the coach of the other team was going to use the timeout. If the Irish could have gotten 2 in a row, Randy Burris would have used it. Instead, the Grizzlies get 2 in a row. So Marga Bima uses it. 2 points away for the Grizzlies, 13-12. We're tied in the 5th. It just doesn't get any better than this on Christian Brothers Court.
In CIF Open Division State, you know that these are the best volleyball teams in the state. You know
for the NorCal, the final 8 in the state, it just doesn't get any better than this. The Irish trailing 13-12 in the 5th. Fans from both teams standing. Melinda Grady leading cheers for the Irish. Michaela Lewis to serve for the Grizzlies. Alden Stanley sets up Nora Thompson, but it's dug out. A chance for Harper off the block. Match point Grizzlies, they're ahead 14-12. Serving is Michaela Lewis.
it's not looking too good for the Irish here, but you know that they can win 3 points in a row. It's possible.
Grizzlies have a chance to win it right now. Irish dig it out. Nora Thompson, another chance for the Grizzlies. It's Harper, and she gets it down, and the Grizzlies win.
What a match. What a match by both teams. Well fought.
What a match, and the Grizzlies win 15-12 in 5. And one of the great seasons in Sacred Heart Cathedral history ends tonight with a devastating 5-set loss to the Central Grizzlies. The Irish finished the year 32-6. They're the WCAL champions, and they're the CCS Open of the CIF. Great game tonight, Camille, but the Irish fall in 5. Want to thank Nino Balistreri, Ethan Hom, Adam C., and of course Greg Franceschi, the producer of SHC TV. And thanks to senior Camilla Plant. The Irish lose in 5. Great year for the Irish. Thanks for watching SHC TV.